Thank you for Add Astra.
Come take a look.
It's been several days now. Wonder if Plasoli has finished making the Blaze Gem inscription. Since Nechka's birthday is around the corner, let's go to the tribe and... Just sharpen my spear.
Ready for trial.
Good thing you're here.
Oh, the shelf on the left, second row down, first X on the right. That one's yours. And the garden hoe belongs to Ignal, and the hammer is Pakal's, so make sure you take the one that's yours.
I haven't even said why I'm here. But looks like you're about to head out for a break.
Yes, but I am going to take it right here. The temperature is just perfect today.
Really? But doesn't it feel a lot hotter than usual? I really don't want to stay out in this heat.
Exactly. In hot weather like this, customers don't tend to stick around and talk when they're coming to place orders or pick up the goods.
I see. Oh, here comes another customer. I'll just leave you to it then, and pick up my axe.
Sure, sounds good to me.
Hey, Xilonen!
Oh, Traveler, Paimon! We meet again. Oh, you two seem to be in good spirits. How's your Pilgrim's Chronicle been? Run into any issues? Oh, good. It was also my first time receiving a Pilgrim's Chronicle, even though I've already turned it over to you. There are still a lot of things that could go wrong, so I wasn't sure if there'd be an...
Huh?
Well, less than the chances of Mualani accidentally falling off a spiritway, I'd say.
Oh, well, that definitely would never happen.
I found the Xilonen. Thanks a lot. By the way,
I've prepared a gift.
you're not planning on giving the kid a...
Yeah, that's right. Flowers will wither and toys will break, but a set of durable work tools will still, I won't... The book is not...
Wait.
Oh, it is quite hot today. Seems you're about to pass out from the heat, too.
My memory can't be this bad. It's just these last few days.
Well, in that case, after all, that is...
You do have a point, but... No. I engraved some wishes on my Blaze Gem inscription. You know, just some dreams that I have for the future and things that... Even though Tlasoli has said that this Blaze Gem inscription was still made by a name engrave, everyone thinks that the inscription she made, so...
Sounds kinda like a... But if you do that, won't everyone be able to see your wish?
With her method, without their...
That's true. Making wishes to it is like... But... well, as long as you don't suddenly change your mind and want to take your wishes back. And I don't think anyone would... Still, it's really strange.
At least she and little... I was really worried about their...
All right, if you stay out in the heat for any longer, I'm afraid even...
Right. What's going on? Maybe it's...
So you'll be going to Nechka's birthday party too, Xilonen?
Oh, yeah, sure, but I didn't expect you to know Tlasoli too. She hasn't been coming to the tribe much. Oh, so that's how you met her. She even wants to use volcanic crystal as a forging material. Guess she's... Then let's just go and ask.
Huh? Wait a second. Our birthday gift's supposed to be a surprise? If we ask Nechka, then she'll know what gift we'll...
But if you don't ask her, then how will you know what kind of present she would like? Here's another idea. Perhaps you can also give her a storybook based on what she wrote in her letter. That might be a good option.
But shouldn't we give it a little more thought? If we all give her books, it might seem like we didn't put much effort into it. Xilonen, have you really never asked her what she would like the most? There must be something else she'd like besides books.
Unfortunately, no. Nechka's illness has kept flaring up over the past few years. Apparently, she couldn't do anything during that time other than rest in bed. She didn't even have the strength to talk to anyone. It wasn't until recently that she started to recover from her illness and regained strength to write letters to others. Anyway, there's no need to overthink it. Worst case scenario, I can split the book into 2 volumes and we can each give her one.
No, that's terrible. That would really look like we didn't try. Let's just go ask Nechka. Even though it would ruin the surprise. Anyway, could you tell us a bit more?
Well, it's It's a little difficult to explain. You see, there are actually two. The premise of the book is pretty, but after defeating in the ending of the original story, I remember there was, I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the other version in the revised. However, the store owner, even now, anyway, I couldn't bring myself, I picked out if you're interested. Oh, and
So that's how they're trying to sell off the book.
let's get going.
Hao loves being attacked. Molly Pokini, I'm not the friend to come to for words of comfort or you've done a lot for me.
Are you running away?
Go on now, Iengu. Nechka is still resting.
Hey, Tlasoli, we're here!
Oh, what a surprise. And even Xilonen is here too.
Oh, it's been a while since I've seen you. I received Nechka's letter. She wanted a There are several editions of the book in Natlan. I asked a messenger from the Scions of the Canopy.
You haven't changed. Let's go inside. I was just... Xilonen used to love drinking chocolatl. When she was little, you were already a big girl by the time...
Oh, Auntie, Traveler, please help me get her into the house.
Oh, Paimon will help too! Be good, Iengu, and don't get in the way.
All right, let's get indoors. Watch your step, Auntie.
Sorry. Nechka's illness has been flaring up recently. I suddenly started to feel dizzy and... Have a seat. I'll fetch you a few cups of chocolate.
Oh, I've already brought them over. This cup's for you, Auntie. And these are for you, too.
Chocolatl? What does it taste like? Paimon's heard that...
Oh, don't worry. Auntie always...
The last time you came to visit, you were still just a kid. But now you're a pillar of the Children of Echoes. No, of all Natlan even.
Oh, well, it's all thanks to the drinks I had here and the books I happened to read.
We heard that you two are from the same tribe, but Paimon had no idea you were so...
When I was little, my parents were always talking about how skilled Auntie was at forging ancient names and how she was a good role model for the rest of us. The moment I became idle at home, they would toss me into Auntie's workshop to watch and learn.
Then I would have your parents go back, boil you a pot of chocolatl, and...
Yeah, and then I would drink and listen, but eventually she moved out of the tribe to find some...
But why did you seem so familiar with the place when you went...
Because the layout of this place is identical to her... Let me see, yeah, that should be Nechka's bedroom then.
That's right. But you're all grown up now. Even if you wanted to live here, I'm afraid that's how Nechka sees Xilonen, too.
Well, yeah, I'm here.
You said Nechka...
Oh, really? Yeah.
Don't be too hard. The responsibility...
You just had more important things to tend to, Auntie.
But that doesn't change. I'm sorry to leak...
Ooh, why so...
Oh, relax. You'll be the one who's busy then. And I'll be sitting at the sun.
If that day really comes... If you asked me before, but now that she's gradually recovering... Nechka's illness, actually, that night, before we could finish our discussion, I joined the fray as well. And it was... I can't remember how long I spent searching. She was holding a dried-up embercore flower in her hand, and there were traces of abyssal corruption around her wounds. I know. It was all my fault. Before the end, work was busy at the time, so I told her that if she... Oh, Nechka. I was the one who decided to move... Oh...
Whoa, heck, she already has the strength to write letters now, doesn't she?
Sorry. Phew. I asked someone to buy some ingredients for me. So, why don't you stay for dinner tonight?
I'll help. That sounds like a lot to make, and we don't want you to tire yourself out.
You three just need to make...
Oh, we haven't had anything to eat yet, so don't worry. We'll make sure there are no leftovers.
Ah, it just occurred to me that Xilonen likes to eat cheesy crab hot pot. Why don't I make that instead of the grilled fish and mint sauce?
Nah, both are fine with me. I've learned to just chew up the fish bones now.
Oh, come on now. If you don't want to... Anyway, for dessert...
How about grain fruit?
How about a cup of green fruit mixed with chocolate?
Okay, got it. I ordered a bunch of ingredients. Come on, Xilonen. Stop lying or...
Hey, I'm not a kid anymore, you know.
That's beside the point. If you don't watch out for your health while you're still young, then when you get older, you'll...
All right.
We'll go check on the ingredients with Xilonen. It isn't... yet. Paimon thought we'd see someone come flying down on a Yopkasaur as soon as we came out.
A messenger from the Scions of the Canopy wouldn't be flying here. They usually come climbing down the cliffs nearby. No need to look. There isn't anyone on the cliffs.
I just saw a ghost! Hey, you there! Sorry, but...
Oh, are you the one who's supposed to deliver the ingredients?
Ingredients? Are you kidding? I was nearly... never...
Xilonen, what? Whoa, she's already gone up to fight the monsters? Let's go help her out!
Let's light it up!
Target acquired.
All right.
I'm going in!
All right. That should be it for the monsters. Yeah, it was easier than... Oh, it also seems we're in good luck. The goods...
Strange, we didn't see any monsters on the way here.
Yeah, right. I use this road to deliver goods all... It's the main road in and out of the tribe, so people often come here to clear out any monsters. This area is usually very safe. I don't know what happened, but it seems like all the monsters around here... Tlasoli doesn't even... If she comes back, Nechka's playmates. Strange.
Look at that! He has a Blaze Gem inscription too!
You should go back to the tribe. It seems like you had quite the scare today. I'll carry these bags, and you two can carry the rest.
If you say so. Thank you so much. I guess today's just a really bad day for me to go outside.
That's so weird. Why is everyone with... Paimon's not sure how to say it, but she's got a strange...
Once you live long enough, let's bring the ingredients back.
10 points for agility.
Let's do this then!
I got him cornered.
You're finally back.
Oh, yeah, we, ran into some small problems, but...
All right.
Whoa, there's so much tasty food!
They were all pretty simple dishes to make. Don't be shy. Dig in, everyone.
But Paimon can't reach that dish! Could you give Paimon some?
Ooh, yeah. Can I get another serving, please?
You're done already? Do you even chew when you're eating?
Of course! Didn't I say that I chew up the fish bones? I'll have just one more fish and leave the rest for Nechka.
It's okay. Just go ahead and eat all you'd... Her body is too weak to digest these kinds of things.
Oh no. But Paimon thought she'd already
Injuries caused by the abyss cannot be undone. But it's okay. Nechka, even if she will never again know that... The doctor said the abyss has had an irreversible effect on Nechka's soul. She's lost... The doctor also said this sort of memory loss...
Huh? What?
You know about the woven scrolls that the Masters of the Night Wind use to record things, right? Well, generally speaking, forgetting things is like when the woven scrolls would gradually start to fade. As long as you repaint and weave the threads again, the faded memories will come back to life. But the case of Nechka's memory loss is as if her woven scroll had been cut in two, and the portion of the past was burnt to ashes. The books she loved to read, the flowers she took joy to grow, and the time she spent in this house were all cut off by the abyss. As one example of that, she's a good kid, and doesn't want to... But I've always had a feeling that she's constantly wondering about things like, where is her real mother? Why is she stuck here in this house? Was she abandoned? Nechka really has no idea that her real mother is right in front of her, and has never left.
So you plan on recreating Nechka's woven scroll?
What do you mean?
Or should I say, you've already started reweaving that scroll long ago. The delivery guys. I saw it hanging from his waist, so I asked to borrow it from... Don't worry, I'll return the inscription to him once we've figured everything out.
When did you know?
Yeah, I noticed it back when Blaze Gem inscriptions suddenly became popular among the tribe. It was then that I also noticed that everyone... Traveler, you've picked up on it too, haven't you? Accessories made using ancient names forging techniques. For what's only supposed to be a pretty souvenir, this inscription contains a phlogiston engraving with a truly overkill level of complexity. The shapes and patterns of these engravings are also identical to that of an ancient name. By making just a few slight adjustments to the layout and connections of the main pattern, you can pretty much qualify this Blaze Gem inscription as a bona fide ancient name. And yet, you've never told anyone about these engravings in the Blaze Gem inscriptions that can be activated at any time. Am I right, Auntie?
I knew you're a sharp one, Xilonen. That's right. I have a way to cure Nechka and restore all her memories. It's actually quite simple. I want to forge an ancient name for Nechka that contains all of her past memories.
And the reason they must be approved by the Wyab is because the memories they bear are all stored within the ley lines. Extracting those memories from the ley lines requires the Wyab's assistance. But your plan wouldn't need you to... Your Blaze Gem inscriptions will help you complete that part of your plan in the ley line's place. And the ancient names you're trying to forge will be used to extract corresponding memories from the memory bank.
A memory bank? Wait, so the reason all those people were having trouble remembering stuff is because the Blaze...
Using other people's memories of...
You've seen through my plans, Xilonen. You're as outstanding as ever. Far more brilliant than me. I intend to use this method to collate all the memories related to nature.
But wouldn't extract...
Not at all. Every time a Blaze Gem this is the central inscript which will...
You made all of this yourself, Tlasoli?
Yes. You saw it I could collapse tomorrow. Or even in the next few moments. But Nechka's ancient name is still... I've solved the issue of storing memories. But I
thought you just modify your own.
I considered it, but... This matter it's of no help to me.
You know the price to pay for making...
Yes, I do. But as long as I can... Otherwise, she won't remember me. When that time comes, she'll be left... She is my daughter. The one...
Xilonen!
I'll take the central inscription. I'm going to completely disassemble it to confirm its components. I won't make any promises until... Say goodnight to Nechka for me, Auntie.
Oh, wait. I've also finished the inscriptions for the Traveler in Paimon. Let me... I'm sorry it took me so long.
Hold on, Auntie. The Traveler and Paimon have never met Nechka before, so you can't draw any memories from them.
That wasn't my intention.
Huh? What was that noise?
Nechka must have woken up and wants to get out of... Nechka! Don't try to get out of bed.
You go ahead and take care of Nechka, Auntie. Let's go, Traveler and Paimon. Let's head back to the tribe first. There are some things I need to get from the workshop. Disassembling the central inscription? It's not going to be easy. You two can wait outside for a moment. I just need to go in and grab something. The workshop is a little messy, so... Oh, yeah, that's not really what I'm... It's just that the workshop is cluttered with way too much stuff. Everything's piled up to the ceiling. Kachina suffered quite an unfortunate series of events the last time she went inside. Well, I suppose it was my fault for being so focused on searching for information at the time that I forgot to lock. After entering the workshop, she was shocked to find herself face to face with a massive woven scroll from the Masters of the Nightwind, and then she turned around and knocked over a huge stack of forging blueprints. She tried to step out of the way, but tripped on a poster tube that was behind her, and then boom! The forging blueprints came crashing down right onto her head.
Oh
no! She's lucky I noticed in time. I found Kachina in a daze and managed to save her before an entire set of the history of the Children of Echoes was about to bury her. I then dragged her up to the second floor. Ever since then, Kachina always waits outside the door and doesn't dare take a step in whenever she comes to see me.
Yeah, you're an artisan and craftswoman after all. But it seems more like a library.
Well, my primary work is forging ancient names, which is much trickier than making swords and tools. Aside from you probably already know that each ancient name represents a certain spirit, behind which, in other words, the essence of an ancient name is the physical manifestation of a certain spiritual. And as a name engraver, when I'm working on a new ancient name, but more importantly, I'm also trying, and to do that, I have to collect as many related. But, as you might know, people tend to add a lot of extraneous details for stories that have been clearly exaggerated or altered. I must gather other related stories, and this way I can filter out all the only in true stories can you. And this is the only way for the spirit to become.
We've heard about the concept behind ancient names before, but
well, no matter how powerful ancient names could be, they would never be able to suddenly turn into a blade or allow you to smash through an entire cliff in one punch. It's just a form of spiritual power that's passed down from generation to, well, take your own names. From the moment you appeared in this world, some person had already prepared a blessing for you. And that person then condensed this blessing into your name and gave it to you as a gift. It may feel like the moment you received your name is already in the past, but it will always stay with you and move with you in the future. Names are blessings for the future from people standing in the past. Well, that's what Auntie once told me. With this blessing, people will become more confident as they walk into their future. To put it another way, it's like having a lamp in your hand as you walk through the darkness of night.
oh, Paimon gets that. If you're alone when you're walking in the dark, but if someone else is walking with you, then it won't be nearly as scary. And, well, the Traveler always has Paimon by his side, though, so he'll never have to worry about that. Oh, Paimon sure many wish they could be in your shoes, Traveler. Paimon's always flying, of course it gets tiring. But we're getting off topic, we can talk about that later.
Anyway, this is what Plisoli told me, and to be honest...
But doesn't that...
Well, you know what, I am sick of...
Did you hear a whole section of something collapse in there just now?
It's fine. It was just a bunch of... I kept this set of phlogiston wedges in the back, so it wasn't easy to take out. I had to resort to brute force. Come on, let's go disassemble. Here we are. This is the place.
This cliff is pretty high. What are we going to do here? Are we going to climb to the very top and then throw this inscription down the cliff?
I'm going to use phlogiston to make an engraving circle on the cliff wall. Now let me see if this thing can even turn on. I was still an apprentice last time I used it. Before we attempt to engrave the inside pattern of an ancient name with phlogiston, we always use this to draw out the engraving. Only after we've confirmed if we want to dismantle the central inscription in a non-destructive manner, we'll have to use the...
Oh, so you'll be able to see what...
For the most part. But since it's a central inscription...
So, Xilonen, does this central inscription fall under the 20% you understand about ancient names? Or the other 80% you don't understand?
Oh, don't worry. As I said, Auntie and I share an understanding of the most important principle. Which is, names aren't only by having names can things be... For example, when I order ore, I would usually say, I need volcanic crystals of about 35% purity and no more than 3% of impurities. Without specific names, I would only be able to go to the ore merchant and say, I want this and this. No, this isn't it. That one. No, not that one either. Yeah, you see what I mean? Names are a crucial part of how we standardize our workflow. Without names, phew. Yes, because forging ancient names is first and foremost. As for the question of why it's important, after all, well, let me break it down even further. We're not in the tribe right now anyway. Essentially, by forging ancient, giving someone a name is a subjective, but giving someone a nickname is a much more ancient name, so the best I can do is even a minor mistake in the process could cause people to misunderstand the nickname. For a name engraver such as myself, such mistakes...
Paimon isn't trying to come up with a nickname for Xilonen. Besides, all of Paimon's nicknames are...
Phew, now I'm curious. Of course, this is also my line of work.
A nickname? Xilonen. Well, she uses phlogiston to forge weapons and make names for others.
Yeah, but you should keep observing my work, Paimon. Right, okay, time to make like a smith and start smithing. Bring it! Adjust the inclination by 2 degrees. The error margin is within an acceptable amount, but I'll extend the inscription link a little more. I'll leave some space here. When the linked engravings are activated, the inscriptions here will overlap with each other. And there! That should complete the flow.
Amazing, Xilonen! You were running all over that cliff as if it was flat ground!
Oh no, it doesn't have anything to do with my tribe. It's just the phlogiston adhesive I have on my shoes. But after all that running around, I'll have to infuse them with more phlogiston again. I should prepare a spare supply of phlogiston to bring with me next time. More or less, yeah. I can show them to you when we next find the time, but let me see. Start with anchor 1 and activate it with density 3 phlogiston.
Whoa! A super huge diagram just appeared! Plasoli's central inscription is even floating! So are you done checking the inscriptions?
I didn't find any anomalies in the phlogiston engraving. All the adjustments are indeed based on
That means we can help Plas... Paimon will cover her ears after the good news.
Well, even if you... What are your thoughts on absorbing memories? But if you ask me, it's hard to control the absorption of memories. Technically, by herself, Auntie can't handle that level and scope of work, but if she has accomplices...
Accomplices?
Well, here's the good news. From a purely objective standpoint, the bad, I believe I've mentioned in this process, if you remove the wire, trying to scoop up a specific grain of sand. Yeah, exactly. Now, let's consider the memories that Auntie has gathered as the ley line. And, there's no way Auntie would let Nechka and considering that Nechka only ought to soul. So, if my hypothesis in an ideal world, and I also believe that there won't, but Auntie is not a Wyub. Her body won't be able to handle the load for long.
But how can we solve this problem? No matter how we try...
Names are blessings for the future from people. I've also made it
Let's light it up! Off we go!
Okay.
Xilonen. It looks like you've made your decision. Am I right?
Yes, here's some research that I've done. Also, the memory. If you attempt after the memory bank.
I accept. Thank you, Xilonen. I really... Using technology for
Yes, it's a major. But once this is all over.
That's fine.
All right, let's clear off the table and come up with a plan. I need some time to consider how to let Nechka control the blaze.
How could I just hand her? I've picked out a book.
No, it's.
Oh, is Nechka up again? But what was all the... Uh-oh. What is something...
Nechka, don't hurt yourself.
Xilonen is... You're Nechka?
How many times have I told you? Don't get out of bed on your own.
Hello, Nechka.
Thank you for the book. I've already read it several times.
You've already read it? But didn't Tlasoli package up the book that...
No, she's all mixed up. The one she read isn't from Xilonen. A few days ago, she told me she wanted a book. I know nothing about these kinds of books, so I eventually found one and bought it for her. I put it in her room soon after.
Auntie, do you know which...
Which version? The shopkeeper said it was the one... Oh, it's all my fault. You wasted...
Oh, it's all right. It's just a book.
Oh, right, Nechka...
You're Paimon and Mr.
Oh! Seems like everyone knows who we are now.
Yeah, Nechka's...
Take her for a walk. But considering...
Oh, don't worry, Auntie. She'll be safe. We won't leave the tribe, and if... Besides, it's her birthday. What do you think, Aunt?
I promise I'll be good, Mom. Didn't you say before?
All right. As you wish. I also happen... Wait for a moment.
Talk about being prepared.
It doesn't hurt to be...
Oh, you can let me carry these.
Yeah! It's not often you get to go out to play.
Okay, thanks everyone. And please don't worry, Mom. I'll be good.
Let's go look for Igno. I've had her Blaze Gem inscription for a while now, and I'll finally...
Tosoli, what brings you? Oh, she seems to be doing much better now.
I hope so. Here, Igno.
Oh, thank you for bringing it back for me. I remember that Nechka would become so
I'm sure she'd love that.
My pleasure.
Oh, I can make the jewelry for her. What kind would you...
I would like...
Something shaped like an embercore flower would be nice. She was always asking me before to make her an ancient...
Mm-hmm, noted. Sorry, Nechka. It won't be a surprise.
That's okay.
Found it! I'm sorry to keep you waiting. By the way, Nechka, feel free to write... Well, I was shocked.
Sorry about that. She can hardly contain her curiosity now that she started... She's still too weak to go out whenever she wants, so...
Everything's looking up! We're just according to the story, we should be right around. To kill prayed to the goddess of mountains and fire. Let my brother's name ever live on. The goddess replied, I've heard your.
Then Tequil turned my blood to fire, so my heart.
Oh, you remembered that whole line, Nechka. Paimon finished both books but the ending and the older. Oh wait, Nechka hasn't.
That's not true.
You already know the other ending?
Hey, what are you all chatting about so happily?
Huh? Mom. We were just talking about how the bad guy was defeated.
Aren't happy endings always not? Guess you'll have to go to bed early tonight. But I'll buy you some more fairy tales next time, okay?
Okay, Mom.
It's pretty good quality. But, for now, let's focus on some.
Next, let's visit up. Stay close, Nature.
Yes, Mom.
Why do my eyebrows keep twitching today? Strange.
That means you're about to hit the jackpot, Apashpalan.
I didn't What are you looking to buy?
Whoa, offered.
Thank you for your generosity. Come on, Nachka.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, so it looks like you're doing much better now. How about...
No.
Oh, no need to stand on ceremony, Auntie. His drills and... I always come here to buy things if I find myself in a... Oh, do you have any child-friendly
I have a few in stock, but I put them in the back. Let me bring some out for you to pick.
Oh, no need to bring them all the way here.
I don't know much about that kind of scissors.
Oh, come on, Auntie.
And there goes Xilonen dragging Tlasoli off to buy more stuff.
I won't run off.
Paimon's favorite? To keep in the old version of the story, he was never able to reunite with his family, but he was still really strong and fought as... What about you, Nechka? Oh, the one... If it wasn't for his determination, well, of course, a story's only Hey, Nechka, why don't we play pretend?
Mr. Traveler, can I play the role of Coatlicue?
But isn't she the villain? In the old version, she even ate Reebok and took on his appearance. Ah, right. She read the version with a happy ending. And that one, well, it doesn't matter.
My favorite line is...
Come here, Nachka. Look at you.
Mom!
Let me wipe your forehead. Now, drink some water.
We've picked something out for Nechka. Apashpalan will deliver it to Auntie's house once he's...
Oh, we were just about to get to the exciting part. Really? Oh, now that Paimon thinks about it, Xilonen has dragged Tlasoli.
Let's talk later. Just trust me. And we should head to our last stop, Auntie.
Right. Let's go see Chevin and head... I finished repairing your Blaze Gem inscription, Chevin.
Thank you.
Yes. Thanks for...
You're welcome. I just want...
Thank you, Miss Chev.
It's fine.
I was wondering where you got the ore for such a large-scale Blaze Gem inscription. So you must be one of Auntie's accomplices, then.
Oh, Xilonen.
We already know what's going on.
You had me worried there. I thought, to be honest, I won't be able to cover the last time to call. As for why I had been leaving,
Sure, we...
Miss Chevin, can I go see some of the jewelry over there?
You mean Amisha's work? Sure, go ahead.
Paimon wants to go too! We'll go together. Paimon hasn't looked at... Really?
You haven't bought any jewelry for a while, Auntie.
about Natlan's jewelry, so you can...
Mr. Traveler,
Come here, Nechka.
Huh?
Sorry, Chevin and Xilonen, but it's already getting late. It'll be Nechka's birthday in a few days.
No problem.
Mom,
You're getting hot again. Here, Mom will carry you. Let's get going. You forget to take care of yourself once you start playing. Let's go back and we'll have a talk.
I did...
Nechka, I never taught you to lie.
Sorry, Mom.
Nechka's looking at us. Paimon feels like something's not right. What?
No, Nechka was having so much fun today. Let me help carry her.
No, it's fine. Let's go, Nechka. It's time to go home. Thank you, everyone, for spending so much time with us today. Please be sure to come to Nechka's birthday party. Alright, it's nearly bedtime for Nechka, so let's part our ways here.
Oh, Auntie, remember to give her the book, that copy of To Kill the Brave I brought. I went to a lot of trouble to find it.
I understand. It's very special to receive a book.
Yeah.
Oh, put it?
Well, I've read the story to her many...
No, that won't be a problem.
Oh.
The majority is about the same, but the ending is different from the one that you bought her. The one I gave her is the unedited version that was originally published. It was released long before Nechka fell ill.
Oh, but I remember you were never very interested in fairy tales.
Huh. Well, I was just thinking that if what you said about Nechka's illness is true, she shouldn't be... So, the ending to the original version of To Kill the Brave is also part of the past that she should have forgotten. In other words, if she hasn't recently read the old version of the story, then she shouldn't possibly know the ending, right?
I don't understand. Why are you so concerned about the end? Maybe she snuck out somewhere when I wasn't watching and read the first edition.
Oh, okay, that is a possibility. After all, she does remember things that have happened. In which case, yeah, let's go ask around the tribe. There are only a few shops in the tribe that sell books.
The booksellers all have inscriptions, so they're...
So, you admit that the inscriptions can affect the tribe's current memories? I was very clear that I would consider that a crime and would stop all work on it.
There must be a few more books at home.
I do not wish to see your blood be reduced to ash, but I have seen the light of your heart and spirit.
I beg your pardon?
Nechka, where did you read that book? Answer me.
Go home, Nechka.
I...
Are you disobeying me?
You're the one who wrote me the letter, Nechka. You're the one who wanted the book. Only you can speak for yourself. We're listening, Nechka. Right here, right now.
Remember my name, brother. As long as you remember me, I will never have left.
Silence.
That's the line from the old ending. Nichika remembers it.
I know everything. Xilonen, help me, please.
Something's blocking the door.
Get back!
Xilonen, wait for us.
The tunnel is blocked. We can't go in. There might also be traps.
Whoa. What are all those things on Nichika's walls?
It seems Auntie put all the extra inscriptions she made here. If she's trying to finish that ancient name, there's only one place she could go. Come on, follow me.
What is this place?
Auntie's workshop. It was supposedly closed after she stepped down from her position in the tribe. But it appears that we've all been deceived.
Why are there people up ahead?
If you're up to shady business, you have to hire shady people to help you. Let's go, don't hesitate!
Target acquired.
That was quick. Forget it.
All right.
Come on, show me your courage.
I got him cornered.
Forget it.
Points for agility.
Okay.
Bring it!
Let's finish this fast!
Out of the way, or get blown away!
Motion to compel.
Target acquired.
Forget it!
Out of the way or get... That was quick.
Shadow the past. Mind to command.
Glory to which none can compare.
Letting blades near echo!
You must. Teamwork is dreamwork. Time for your arraignment.
Locked up.
Yes, you are.
The door's closed here too. Where should we go now?
The transport system seems to still be functioning. Let's go look for the controls and get this cart running again. Maybe it can take us further inside. All right, let's keep going!
Okay.
You got here quick. Impressive.
Nechka's up there! What are you planning to do to her?
I never lied to you. All this time, I've only been trying to save my daughter. Even though she's not my daughter yet. But once everything is over, she will really become my Nechka.
What is she saying? Is she not Nechka?
So you figured it out. I want to use memories to awaken my Nechka. She has stayed in the Night Kingdom for far too long. She's afraid of the dark and cold. I'm the one who made her stay there alone, so I must bring her back. Don't worry, Nechka. Mom hasn't forgotten anything. She has always remembered your name.
I'm afraid so.
Then, who's that girl lying up there?
She's a child from my tribe. Her parents were killed in the same abyss attack. But wouldn't you know it, her birthday is the same as that of my Nechka. I raised her and took care of her for many years. I thought that taking her in would help me feel better. I was so happy the first time she was willing to call me Mom. But then, I suddenly felt very, very scared. Is she really my child? My child's name is Nechka. It could only be Nechka. How could I be happy? My little Nechka is still waiting for me to get her home. As I said, I only want to bring Nechka back, even if it costs me everything. And now, the time has come for me to pay. As for my useless ancient name, it's finally time to put it to good use. If you're not willing to help me, then you can become the fuel for Nechka's ancient name. Xilonen, you have yet to make a move. I take it you're examining the inscriptions around you. It's no use. I've already set up the Blaze Gem inscriptions, and the engraving diagram has already begun to run. It's all thanks to your ideas. Now, the central inscription will finally become Nechka's ancient name. After Nechka returns, I'll make sure to invite you to her birthday party.
You're not gonna go up there, are you?
There's a flaw in this engraving diagram. The weak point is almost about to activate. So on my mark.
Don't worry, Nechka. Don't worry. Mom is here.
3.
Mom will always be with you. I'll never forget you.
2.
Wake up, Nechka. Now. Please, wake up.
1.
It's alright. It's alright. You'll see Mommy soon. Nechka.
Keep back! Those are distorted thoughts. And the mists are the thoughts' twisted cries. If you become tainted by them, they will control you, and you'll never be free again.
Where are you? I don't want medicine. It hurts. It hurts. Why am I alone?
Nechka, why?
No more medicine. Will you stay with me forever? Please never leave me again.
Tlasoli, you're the one who twisted Nechka's name into a shackling prison. It's time for you to hear her true voice. Stone engraved and echoing peaks. Converge, disperse. In ashes be reborn. For flames born anew, and the blazing dawn.
Mommy will be with you. Nechka. Always. And forever.
Mommy, I've always been with you. And now you're finally listening to me. The old births the new, as flowers shield the roots, so life ever cycles until we return to the loam. We've known each other a while, but we've never met.
You're Nechka?
Yes, but I still don't know your name.
My name's Nepeka.
It really suits you. Niteka. I bless you from the past and wish that every day of your future will be filled with peace and happiness.
Let's go find some treasure.
I saw Nechka and was speaking with her, but now, where did she go? Nechka? Nechka? Where are you? Answer, Mummy! Please. Please! Xilonen, you saw her too, didn't you? You saw my little Nechka. I felt her hands and hugged her. I was right. I was right. Those gray shadows were just a minor mistake. I just need to restart the ritual again. Alright, I'll start it again and Nechka will...
Have you still not come to your senses, Auntie?
What senses? I was not wrong. Nothing about what happened was wrong. She's just a little upset and was trying to ignore me. That child sure knows how to throw a tantrum. But I understand. I can accept that.
Enough, Tlisoli! The person you summoned with the Blaze Gem inscription wasn't the real Nechka at all. You collected memories of Nechka from countless people, but you forgot one thing. Among what you gathered were not only real memories, but also countless emotions. Didn't you realize what kind of emotions people would feel upon seeing Nechka's condition? When people held a dying child's hand, when they felt her faint breath and saw the helplessness in her eyes, when they sensed her body growing colder and colder, what could they feel but abject pain and sorrow?
I took those emotions.
You absorbed those emotions into the Blaze Gem inscriptions and solidified them as a piece of her past. Those gray figures were projections of that past. They could only reproduce the appearance of Nechka in her sickly state. What the real Nechka wished to say was drowned out by those twisted and painful thoughts.
I didn't want things to turn out like this. All I wanted was to remember Nechka. To see her again.
Nechka has always been with you, Auntie. Everything has long been recorded on your ancient name. The one you said was useless. You exhausted every option and sacrificed everything in the hopes of saving your daughter. That is undeniable. But have you forgotten the true meaning of your own ancient name?
My ancient name is Undugu.
The immovable love between you and Nechka has already been recorded in your ancient name, but you chose to ignore that. Names are blessings from the past to the future. You told me that, Auntie. You gave Nechka her name, her first blessing. But now, you've turned her name into a prison by taking an innocent child captive, and you've imprisoned yourself.
Nechka is everything to me. Without her, I can't see any future for me. And as for blessings... what blessings have I had since the day she passed? I see her in my dreams every day, grasping my hand, telling me she's in pain, asking me to hold her. But I can't say anything. I can't grasp her hand. All I can do is shout her name over and over again until I wake up. Every day, every single day, I've hated myself, and ancient names too. Who knows? Maybe hate would have been the only thing left to her too.
You think Nechka would have come to hate you? Auntie, do you still remember the last words Nechka ever said to you? Do you remember what her final words really were? The reason you haven't felt blessed is because you've forgotten the true past. Auntie, you've been wallowing in memories of your imagination and refused to let go of them. A name without a past is nothing but a withered tree with no roots, rotting without a future. It's over, Auntie. It's all over now.
Slowly now. Why don't you stay lying down? Oh, on second thought, this might not be the best place to rest. Xilonen, Nichka, Napecha can already stand now, so we made our way over.
Thank you, Paimon and Mr. Traveler. I'm fine, really. The real Nachka helped me just now, so it doesn't hurt much anymore.
That's good. If you became Nachka, then this story would really become the To Kill the Brave. This isn't the place to chat. Come on, let's get out of here.
But what about Tlasoli?
Oh, don't worry. She won't be able to cause any more trouble now. All right, I've locked Auntie in the house with a few ropes. I'll take her to the tribe shortly to be punished for what she did. As for now, we can get away from the house and get some sun. After dealing with all of that, I'm completely out of energy.
She's already planned out everything. Xilonen? It's still so scary to imagine. Tlasoli, yeah, she was so cool in the final moments. She went right into action and took control of the situation instantly.
Well, it's all thanks to Napeika's resilience. She never gave up. If it weren't for her bravely trying to get help, then I wouldn't have noticed Auntie's plan so easily.
It was thanks to all of you encouraging me. After all, this was already the last idea I tried to get the attention of many others who visited before, but even if I told them everything, all she had to do was start to cry, and she would inspect all the letters I sent and any gifts I received. And then, if I didn't comply, she would force me to drink some. It would put me to sleep for a few days, and it would be hard for me to remember anything. I would see a lot of weird things while I slept, and the walls around me would start talking. I would be so scared every day. If I wasn't able to get your help this time, I might have just given up.
You have us now, Napeika. If anyone dares to hurt you again, the Traveler and Xilonen will send them flying!
Yeah.
You are already super brave, and you even managed to call Xilonen. Xilonen isn't the kind of person who gets distracted easily by crying. She pays attention when someone's talking and doesn't miss a beat.
And it was because of your help that without you, it would have... Tlasoli would certainly be more on guard if I tried to speak with her, and would probably have just kept Napeika.
So we had a part to play too! But was she not scared that someone would realize that Napeika wasn't
That's certainly a possibility. The inscription she created would not only collect information related to Nachka, it's possible that I was also one of her targets, which would explain why she was so willing to let me have the central inscription.
Whoa, and you still took it? If it were...
Well, you can't...
So you suspected her from the very...
Oh, no, she's my own. The most I did was keep the possibility. But anyway, I think we've just about summarized everything and praised. Everything is finally over.
So, What should I do now, Xilonen?
You should do whatever you like, of course. No one's going to lock you.
But everything I know is about Nechka. What she'd like to eat, which flower. I'm not her, but I can only be like her. I don't know, Xilonen. I just don't.
Oh, don't worry, Nepeka.
But I know. I'm scared, Xilonen. What should I do?
Oh, don't cry, Nepeka. Here, take this. I took some ore from Tlasoli's collection and made this as a mold.
A blaze gem inscription. You can make them too?
Oh, of course not. It's just a pretty piece of stone. This is your... It has all...
But I don't even remember the names of my...
Huh. I won't make any big promises and say everything will return to normal. I can only promise that no matter what the future, you'll continue to grow. Your name is your starting. Remember your...
You can do it, Nepeka.
Thank you all. Xilonen.
If you really can't come up with what to do, don't worry. We're from the same tribe after all. And until then, you can stay at my workshop. I can handle another mouth to feed. Oh, I don't know if the... Well, anyway, enough about all that for now. Let me take Tlasoli back to the tribe first. Oh, come with me now. Oh, gosh. I nearly...
Huh? Oh.
Oh, good. Let's go. We have a lot of work to do. We have a very busy future ahead of us. Oh, and, one more thing. Happy birthday, Nepeka. You're here. Everything's been taken care of now. I was just about to go have a rest. Well, the tribe is still discussing that. I mean, what I do know is that Tlasoli's workshop will be closed. And as for the completed Blaze Gem inscription... Oh, and... Now, once all the Blaze Gem inscriptions... Yeah, that's right. Huh. Wait, now that I think about it, now Nechka really is gone, but everyone is about to remember. She's resting in my workshop. The tribe hasn't responded, but that's for another time. For now, she should just rest and sleep. After all,
How loves being antagonistic. Just ignore when he's mouthing off. Don't let him get under your skin.
Are you running away?
Adventure time! All right.
Points for agility.
Boom boom!
Target acquired. That was unexpected.
All right. outlines your fate.
You're toast! Breath of the flame!
Leave me alone and don't make any trouble.
Witness the power of Fuwa! Know my sword!
Motion to compel!
Out of the way, you get blown away!
Time to act. Rain cutter!
Eat this!
Bring it! Boom! Time for your arraignment! Hear the echoes of the valley! Witness the power of Fuwa! Rain outlines your fate! Know my sword!
Booba, get them!
Breath of the flame! Incinerate! Let me weave you a verse. Rain outlines your... Boom! Letting great names echo!
You're toast!
Give up! Going in!
Eat this! Nice and spicy!
Submit! I am cutting edge, don't waste my time. Teamwork is dreamwork!
You're toast!
Your life is mine!
this really necessary?
Motion to compel. Time for your... Oh, glory! Deadwood Blade! Dragon! Points for agility. This realm is... If you ever have...
I'm not the friend to come to for words of comfort or encouragement. But when it comes to weighing the costs of your actions, ask away. Is this really necessary?
Points for agility.
Stabilize! Gather! Solidify!
Circle the flame!
I got him cornered! Everything has its use.
Were you not given toys to play with as a child? Is that... You really are a one-trick pony, you know.
Target acquired.